haul time. Time for our haul. Everything that was acquired in and around and or on the way back from Chicago. Brought to you by the Rat's Nest, that is my cable management. Because the majority of you are about to click off, I really want to show all the crackers that I have. The Cracker Club Haul cracker haul. I thought it was funny every time I went up to the buffet and came back with 3 crackers. I showed it, but no one noticed, and it was funny. I will eat every single one of these. These aren't going to waste. But no one commented, no one mentioned it, no one noticed. And that hurts. Man, oh man, the amount of garbage that we came back with is exceptionally stupid. For starters, I think it was said best when I said it.
I don't know how I ended up with all of this.
And that's all here. Already had one of these, but 5 more? Why not? I like clones. I like battle droids. As a matter of fact, battle droid army over there, confirmed. Battle droids being made. Army, upcoming video? Probably not. Or how about all this additional Yoda crap that I definitely didn't need? Sure, I already have too much custom Yoda stuff, but would that stop me from getting more? No. And that sure as hell will not stop me from accepting more. Thank you, Lauren. It is pretty. How about some magazine packs from Tech? That's going towards the droid army. That's not happening. Bunch of random nonsense that I think would be labeled as swag, but hey, the M&R tile collection grows. I am sure people care about that. Sacred Bricks gave me this. Joke's on him. I'm probably gonna part it out. In the goodie bag, which, by the way, was seriously downgraded. I'm sorry, not seriously downgraded. I actually talked to the person that owns Brickworld, and it was intentional. It's no longer a goodie bag, but like a prize bag. I don't know, they changed the name of it, which justified them taking literally everything except some random parts out of it. But hey, the new orange color and some leaves, I guess I'll take it. I mean, of course I'll take it. I would take any. Claire got some NAZIS's. Third Reich Army coming. At the yard sales, I always make the mistake of leaving Claire alone by herself, and this year was no different. While I was off on my droid hunt, of which I got all of them, they're all right here. I got them all. I hope I'm in frame. What difference does it make? Claire bought everything else, including a Castle Skeleton Carrot, Battle of Helm's Deep knockoff, Hull Booth Bridge, Dragon Winged Boat, Miami Pride Month, and Brokeback Pride Month. And if you see prices on anything, we most certainly didn't get it for that price. You think we didn't haggle? Oh man, we are cheap. We haggled hard. Back to Lauren with some brickheads. We were supposed to pay her for these, money, because she got a box that we were supposed to divvy up. Holly wanted Queen Amidala, I wanted Jar Jar, I think Josh wanted Darth Maul or something, who cares? The reason why I wanted Jar Jar, other than the fact that it's Jar Jar. Believe it or not, when the voting happened a few years ago for what the 150th Brickheads, which ended up being Ahsoka, should be, or is it 200th? Or whatever, who cares? Brian went for Jar Jar. He was originally gonna promote Captain Rex, but the reason why he went with Jar Jar was because I said it would be funny and something people could rally behind. That's right, Jar Jar was my idea. This basically was made because of me. And if you disagree, that's fine, but you're wrong, and you're welcome for it being made. Ooh, just found a hidden bag of Mickey tiles from Lauren, hidden in the little potato. Kayla brought back a bunch of Pokemon cards from Thailand. I need to stop saying Taiwan. I really need to stop. If you want to see more of that, you probably already did. And if you didn't, I have an Instagram account on Instagram where I post pictures of these sometimes, and I haven't in the last like 3 years, but I will. These ones specifically. You will just have to find it. The hunt begins. A very nice gentleman gave me a card as well as a Captain Rex microfighter. I'm excited to have this. I know I already have one, but having a second one, not that bad. Kind of wanted to keep it in box, but we didn't have the space. I only wanted to keep it in box because I just recently found out that Y-Wing is technically a Bad Batch set, which would have been cool to have because the only thing that makes it a Bad Batch set is the background of the box art. I'm not gonna complain, although I don't normally do that. Not the complaining, I complain a lot. I don't normally have them. What? Moving on. Finally with Lauren, I think this was meant as a joke. I have so many Lego bags that I've thrown away because I worked at the Lego store. The amount of Lego bags that I just had constantly was ridiculous. So why she would give this to me as some sort of practical joke, I'm not quite sure. Claire at the yard sale is just, it is a beast to behold. It's actually quite impressive. Another one of Claire's handiwork, opened, but still has the instructions in box, which is kind of neat, but I guess that now means we have to keep the box forever since it's an old box. See, this one was a surprise that Claire bought. I was genuinely shocked that she showed this to me. A sealed ninja set. Why? Because it looks cool. What are we gonna do with it? I don't know, but I feel like I would combust into flames if I actually open this. Although I'm noticing there's a big old sticker on the front from like the label maker. I really hope that comes off. I had a few stretch goals for my Battle Droid video. A number of those I didn't reach. They were parts that I couldn't possibly get because I couldn't find them anywhere. However, there were also figures, and out of the 5 stretch goal figures, which I'm only probably gonna put 3 in the video, you didn't hear it from me, but it'll make it a little bit more interesting than I actually got. One was a Magna Guard. I have 2 of them, but without the cape. This one had the cape. The cape alone is $20. The asking price for this was 20, but I bundled it with Grievous, 45 for the 2 of them. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that out loud. That is so much money for some plastic. I used to have the tan one, but it's been lost to time. I think a friend stole it, and if you're watching this friend that I haven't talked to in literal years, maybe even a decade, I blame you. Cole, even though you're never gonna watch this. Could be dead, and I would have no idea. And finally, a coveted item of mine, which is so much prettier in person. I've seen it in person, but man, for whatever reason, the way the light shines off of it when it's actually owned by me, it is beautiful. I am so excited not only to have the sand red battle droid, but the blue super battle droid. Ooh, I am never gonna take this apart. Actually, I'm not even sure how to put this on studs because I'm not normally concerned about heels cracking, but this thing is so incredibly fragile, so prone to breaking that I do not know what to do with it in terms of display. I need to figure out a droid display anyways because I have every battle droid now, which is so cool to me and me alone. Some custom Star Wars style trading cards of people's mocks. One person in particular's mocks. Very cool idea. Like it. To be honest, you could have done some better pictures for the actual ones. Some of these are not great, but it's a very fun idea and I grabbed every single one I saw on a table. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I did. More merch. Jesus, Shy, how much crap could you possibly spend? Some Bionicle trading cards that someone gave me because he had bulk extra. I just picked out some of the ones that are neat. I'm gonna put those in my Lego binder and never open it up ever again. I mean, never sell them. I'm gonna die and they will be in there. Badges, whatever. Adventurers shield. Need to clean it. Don't know who's touched it. It's kind of gross, but genuinely do not know what I'm gonna do with this. I actually have no idea what to do with this. This was a silly purchase. Should probably get rid of this, but I won't. A bag of random parts, one of which I'm not even sure is Lego, and if it is, it's new to me. Garbage that Josh got for me from the yard sale because he saw random crap and thought of me. I don't know if I should be offended or not, but it's very thoughtful while also being offensive, I think. Knights Kingdom Wave 3 tin, which has the best figures. They're much more bulky and much more realistic looking than the first two waves. This one was sold in Korea or some sort of Asian country, not sure which, but it has a sticker that definitely was sold at a store, as well as a barcode being blocked and another sticker on the bottom saying, giving more information that just seems a little off. Bag one. I'm actually quite disappointed. The person that we bought this from said it was 100% complete, but it's missing the leg to hold the leg together. That blows, and I don't have a replacement. I already looked. It's not a super common ratchet piece. You only get these things anyways because they can jerk off. At these conventions, if you bring mocks, sometimes if people like them, they'll leave little tokens, usually just builds or custom parts. I got 2 of them. I was able to keep one. The other one, Michael took. I'll just have to steal Holly's later. And finally, 2 of the most thoughtful things I've ever been handed, if not the most thoughtful things I've ever been given by complete random strangers, was one, this, which is a little bit weird, but an Indiana Jones character icon from the video game Batman. He gave it to me because 2 years ago there were videos about me getting an Indiana Jones banner, which you could see on both Ryan's channel, a few of which, and then JB's channel. Wild that they remembered that and wanted to give it to me. And then 2 was a Blockodial, which I don't have with me. Unfortunately, I had to ask Ryan to take it back with him because I didn't have enough suitcase space, so I won't be seeing that for a few more days. A Blockodial is kind of a pseudo vacuum brick cleaner upper from the floor. The context for this one is even more wild. 3 years ago, there was a vlog on Ryan's channel where he showed me one, or went to show me one for sale, but someone got it. Another friend of mine bought it before I saw it, and I was a little bit jealous at the time. A really weird thing that only I and a few other people, like my friend Lego Joey, would actually ever care for, let alone pay for. Well, he saw it, then last year saw another one at a convention for $2, bought it, kept it until he I guess were to run into me. He was actually working for one of the vendors where I bought some of the battle droids for my video. Once he knew it was there, he asked his dad, who was driving up from somewhere in Indiana, to bring it up with him to give to me. And then I found out even later, someone else that I know, Brad's Brick Lover Brad, Brick Lover 18, I don't know what his name now is, saw the guy washing the thing in the sink before giving it to me because it was, I guess, dusty or dirty. Completely insane. Not only they remembered, but they were thoughtful enough to get it and hold on to it and then ask their dad to bring it up to give to me years and years after the fact. Just, I don't know if humbling's the right word, but it was touching. And that was everything, or at least everything I think that we got. No, actually, that wasn't. There was also the giant bag of 5 modulars that Charity Bird Bricks didn't want anymore that we got from them. That's gonna take a long time to part out.